Tell me what it's like when you visit with these senators and you say, I'm a mother, I have a child, I have the right to know what is in my child's food. And you, Senator, are trying to vote to hide this from me. Why is that the right thing to do in the United States of America? Why would you support the Dark Act in favor of a chemical corporation that's really trying to hide their product because they're afraid we won't want to buy it? And isn't this the United States of America where American consumers get to know what's in the products they buy and they get to decide whether they like it or not? It's not up to our government. It's not up to the chemical corporations. It's up to us as parents, as consumers, to learn what's in the food and to decide whether or not they want to buy that product. It doesn't matter, Senator, what your opinion is. If you feed it to your children, more power to you. If I choose not to, I should have the right to know which foods contain these ingredients, and I should not be forced by the power of darkness to have to buy these products and feed them to my family, not knowing where they are. I mean, to me, it seems so un-American, this bill. It just seems un-American in the extreme.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've had many wonderful experiences this summer lobbying with members of the Organic Consumers Association. I never pre-screen our members. I usually meet them at the office just right before we go in to meet with our senators. So I have, or with our, it's usually staff people, meet with the congressional office or the staff members and aides of the senators and congresspeople. But occasionally we have met with congresspersons and senators. But anyway, these stories, these real life experiences that my members have had are always breathtaking, always so sympathetic. And the basic storyline that underlies all of these experiences is this: I was sick, I sought medical treatment. I got medical treatment, I was still sick. I changed my diet, I got GMOs out of my diet, I went organic. Once I was GMO and pesticide free, I got well, or my health improved. Or this story is about a loved one that someone is caring for. That's the universal story. And when I began this work 10 years ago, I never ran into people who had had that experience. The first person that I know of to speak about these things publicly was Robin O'Brien of Allergy Kids, because she had this near-death experience with one of her children who almost died from an allergic reaction. And she realized that something had changed in the food supply since she was a kid, and that, you know, she and other parents were now dealing with very strange health issues in their kids. And she connected that immediately to GMOs. I think now this news has gotten out much more broadly, and parents understand that yes, our food has been genetically modified, which means that it's going to contain unknown allergens, unknown toxins, changes to the nutrition that can be dangerous, and possibly also exchanging DNA with our gut bacteria. Genetically modified DNA that we've never been exposed to before is now perhaps exchanging with our gut bacteria. There is some scientific evidence that this can happen. And then on top of that, all of the GMOs, 99.7% of them, have been engineered as pesticide plants. They're engineered either to absorb an herbicide or produce their own insecticide. And so the GMOs are really just a delivery system for these toxins that we have never been exposed to more of, except now in this new age of genetic engineering. So these are the connections that regular people have made. You know, I always find it amazing because this is my full-time job to learn and know about these things. And people have had to, while wrestling with loved ones' health problems or their own health problems, and living their normal lives, working, caring for their children, with all of that in their spare time, they've read enough and learned enough. Like, actually, you know, so many women I know, they're reading the actual scientific papers. They're digging in deep. They're getting the real data on whatever it is, whether it's breast cancer or autism or whatever problem that they're experiencing or their kids are experiencing, and they're seeing in the real science these connections between GMOs and their health problems. And
that's right. We are soccer moms / medical researcher, and
exactly.
it's crazy. It's crazy.
And activists now. So